here we are live with some more Pokemon Legends. Yeah, I was getting the yawn out at the very beginning of the stream there. That way there'll be no more yawns through the rest of the stream. That's a 0% guarantee there will 100% be another yawn at some point. Anyway, last time, we spent a majority of the time actually fighting Jacinth to grind money and to get some EXP on our teammates, because our teammates are, they're a little all over the place now level-wise, because we got a lot of guys in like the 96. We got a couple that hit 100, a couple that hit 99. A lot of guys still that we haven't touched. So I think we're going to lead off today with some more Jacinth fighting. I'll still start running toward that immediately, honestly. Just to at least get our guys up a little bit more. And then we'll probably do that in a half hour or something, just to kind of keep working at that, and as well as we get the money, which is nice. Because we're going to need to buy a bunch of mints at some point or another. Yeah, that'll be the goal here. The other thing we did yesterday was evolve a few Pokemon we needed for our living decks, which included, I think it was a Crobat, a Igglybuff all the way up to a Wigglytuff, a Alolan Persian, as well as a Brunorigus. So, 3 Friendship and just kind of a weird Evo in there. And I believe that's really all we can do evolution-wise until we get the online service and trade with somebody, which probably will do pretty soon. And yeah, after I do the Jacinth fights here, I'm not sure exactly what we're going to jump into. I could go for some good natures, or I could go for shiny hunting, either or. Real quick, let's switch up the team just slightly to allow for a bit more versatile team here. Let me see here. What do we have first off? What's gonna be good here? I imagine Golurk will be really good here. What do I think is going to do bad here is, I guess, the next question. Not a lot, actually. I mean, like, none of these are, like, great. What's our Mega Clefable answer? And I could honestly do Crabominable. Yeah, let's just send this. You'll probably be our Carbon Gleed. Who do I want to give the Lucky Egg to? Who do I think is going to get the least value here, I think is honestly the best way of approaching it. I mean, because I was doing it with the most value, but least value might be slightly more productive. Probably going to be one of the special attackers. Let's give you the Lucky Egg. Because, see, I'm not really sure, like, in some ways I think it's better to do Pokemon we use the most, give the Lucky Egg to, because they're going to be getting the most XP generally, so they'll get even more. But I'm not convinced. I don't know. You have a question? Sure, go for it. Anyway, we'll just do a few of these and see how this goes. Going for XP. It's going to be a little hard to keep the teammates kind of in the same level nowadays, but we're just slowly working to get into 100. You have a Chestnut from this game. I do, but if you're asking to trade, I don't have the online service, unfortunately. So. Could be Mama? Yeah, I'm not staying in. Okay, so note to self, don't stay in. Dang, you want to get my Mega Set? RIP. Sorry. Hopefully you can find someone. I wish you the best of luck with that. We can throw that Rock Blast here. Oh wait, this is bad. Whatever, we're just gonna run it. Oh, this is not a good pick either. I'm doing great here. Okay, you know, things have gone better. Okay, things have definitely gone better before. I overestimated the team's capabilities. We are so boned. Yeah, I'm just gonna have to let them go. So we have to save Staraptor for Clefable. I'm kind of panic plus moving as much as I can here. I have to go you because the. And we're down to you. Okay. It's actually gonna be worse to Mega here because we'll gain the fighting type. Okay, so I did make a few mistakes here, obviously. Maybe this team is not as good at... Well, to be fair, we also got frozen on Golurk, which is pretty unlucky. We'll give it another shot here, though. Okay. Jeez Louise. Yeah, that was, not my greatest. my Dumbo self was like, oh yeah, this will work fine. Clearly this did not work fine. Okay, yeah, so Mawile, I think we fight with Chandelure. Yeah, I guess I really don't have that great of an answer in the Clefable. I think Golurk could... Nah, maybe not, actually. Okay, I might just not have a good answer into it, to be honest. Oh my goodness, okay. This is a comedy of errors. Yeah, Roris is a problem for this team. That was the worst move I could have chosen. Oh my. I've had better days. Okay, that helps a little bit. This definitely went better than the last attempt, for what it's worth. That Leech Life did a lot more than I would have thought. Okay. We're making it work. Sort of. Okay. Yeah, this is definitely not the move pool for this, is it? That's the Moonblast. Okay, I mean, it got the job done. Yeah, we need to try something else into the Carbink, because Sharpedo clearly is struggling. So, we'll see. I'm not sure how long I want to go with this. Maybe I'll cap myself to the 30-minute mark on the stream, given we're about the 10-minute mark. I think that would be the best approach, because I don't want to do this all day again, because I did this a lot of yesterday. And while it's somewhat productive, I think there's other things that are also productive that are worth doing, so. I actually don't know who's gonna come out here. Yeah. Do this actually. Okay, no freeze in the dry is pretty good. Spot's been doing at least pretty good here, all things considered. We love to see. Love to see the Golisopod value. Yeah, get some guys to 94. We take them. Yeah, Golurk is probably still our best member for this area. See, I feel like generally speaking, it's probably better to prioritize teammates for doing this that are gonna be regularly used in hyperspace to get their levels up first. Which Golurk is definitely one of those Pokemon that I use quite a lot in hyperspace. That's kind of sick. Almost everyone at least gets used semi-reasonably in hyperspace. There's only a few that just like don't go up that much. Yeah, I'm looking at the list of things we need in terms of natures. Maybe we do a tiny bit of nature hunting and then we switch over to shiny hunting. There's not that many like regular natures we need. There are alpha natures, but I'm sort of less worried about those. Just because they're a little less urgent, I feel like. Set that out really quickly. Fuck it, we'll just stay in for now. That was not really the move I should have been using there. It's working out enough, but that probably could have been a lot smoother. Yeah. Right now everyone's at 94. It's kind of funny how that works out. If I should be trying to switch these guys out around a little more. Like, should I try to get everyone up to like 95 or something? I don't know. I could kind of just leave the level gaps for our teammates. It's not a huge deal. But I kind of like, I do like having them around the same level. When possible. But I guess, yeah, the less switching I have to do, the more efficient this will go, generally speaking. Yeah, we'll just keep. I think we just keep going because yeah, the less interruptions I have to do in the streaks, I think the faster this will generally be. I mean, it'll be a little. The further apart level-wise my teammates get, the harder it'll be kind of to keep track of who I should be putting in my team for these fights. Is the one small thing, but yeah, I can't like actively keep them super organized, unfortunately. Oh wait, we found out this didn't work. Just gonna stealth rush? No. Give it enough time to make sure it actually sends out Mawile. If I switch too fast, it changes who comes out next. the Auroras. Love the protect timing. Yeah, physical attackers into this Gardevoir are by far the best approach. I mean, given how these teammates are kind of leveling up at the same pace, give or take, I think that also works fine to keep them together for now. I don't know, there's a lot to keep track of. I'm just gonna do my best to not get too distracted. That was the wrong move to use there. Oh, that just... Oh, crap. I was like, that just killed me? Damn. Fritz'll do that. Kind of expecting a Protect there. Protect came out a little differently than I was expecting. Okay. Alright, that Fatal Bit didn't go as well there, but that's okay. Everyone's 94 except for Chandelure and Torpedo. Who are both 74. So, yeah, so the lowest level teammates we have right now that are 93, because we started with, I think, 2 or 3 teammates here were level 92 at the start. So, do with that what you will. Yeah. Oh, Stealth rocks up. Skill? Just barely not. Probably one more level. Small Willy. One way to say it. Yes, use the fast move. It makes an oopsie doopsies. I probably could theoretically use Sharpedo to beat Gardevoir. Because I think it would get the 2 attacks off fast enough. Although it is a little risky, I guess, so. That Leech Life does a lot of damage. So Legends EX is just synth only. Yeah, that's where we're at right now. I'm probably not gonna fight it for another like 10 to 15 minutes, and then I'm gonna switch over to something else. But yeah, it's been a lot of her. She's just good for the level grind. I just used a move I shouldn't have again. I should be drain punching there. And instead I am not. Okay, protect. Once the school year ends, it's over for her. Ah! You're gonna have full grind on her. Okay, 95 on channel. Yeah, Sharpedo's the only one that isn't 95 at the moment. But I'll tell you, we are having to use a few more Pokemon here than we were in some of the other run-throughs of the synth fights when we were level grinding, so that does help a bit. Gabbing. Frankenstein. Hey, we finally got the kill with Golurk on that in 2 hits. You're gonna be here like a million times in a row. You gotta show her who's in charge. Sure, the best at battling is. Let me try this. I was non-stop losing for her. Ah! Okay, well... And this is why we can't have nice things. Torpedo. Torpedo never works, unfortunately. Yeah. Just takes too much damage. Makes sense. The whole team kind of obliterates Torpedo, unfortunately for me. That's a kill, damn. Yeesh. And man wants Torpedo to get it. I guess that was probably the point when they did the Lucky Egg more than Pyro, apparently. Could also be, maybe I should be using Chandelure versus Mawile, the Mawile's Crunch. That could also help, because Chandelure is the only other one that's like, I did the run again. Well, at least it didn't make contact this time. A little closer than I would have liked that, but hey, we made it work. Yes, slightly less consistent team than we've previously had for some of these. Begin the next bout. Yeah, okay. Let's rock and roll. And yeah, we're kind of just doing the same thing over and over here, so... Not crazy exciting, but... Bit by bit, we're... getting our guys to level 100 and getting money, so... Could be worse. That's a shot, alright. Oh, I timed that wrong. Ah, that's not ideal. I mean, Star After can also win the 1-0 with Clefable, from what we've seen. So, I'm not gonna complain. This is a no calm mind zone. Womp womp bozo. Oh, hi, you missed Dazzling Gleam. L bozo. L plus ratio plus bozo. Chandelure would probably match pretty good in the Mega Clefable. I haven't been using it there either. But it resists 2 out of her 3 attacks. And I'm assuming Clefable, Mega Clefable wasn't that much Spadef bulky. I would assume it's a little bit Spadef bulkier, but I don't think it's anything crazy. Oh, just barely. Yeah, I gotta maximize my XP. Oh crap. Oh cool. Yeah, we're gonna do like probably like 2 more fights, maybe 3. Gotta get the streak going, you know? Yeah, unfortunately this does get kind of tedious kind of fast. Not really a surprise. But it's definitely way better XP than the Infinite GRL. It has to be, right? Like, given our Pokemon in the 90s. Like, the Infinite GRL isn't, like, the worst thing for getting XP, by any means. This has got to be the more efficient thing overall. Can't pull out a Sharpedo. I could try Sharpedo on a Gardevoir. Excuse me. Fuck yeah, let's try it. Cool, the attacks are fast enough. We're gonna try this too. I think it's Shadow Ball. I did that to myself. That was on me. Sharpedo is not having a good time here. And I am definitely not helping. Jeez Louise. The one thing we didn't want to faint because it's lowest XP as a group. I said words there, I just didn't put much meaning into them. Okay. I did the wrong move, but I didn't get punished. Dodge the Moonblast, 10 out of 10. What up? No, Margin's up with you! There we go. Still just doing some XP and money grinding. So, find the same trainer over and over again. Not the world's most exciting, but it gets the job done. So, we take them. Yeah. Keep working at it. I think I still have like 12 Pokemon that are going to like level 93, unfortunately. I'll have to see how that shakes out. But I don't really want to go too crazy on the grind right now. Just blowing acid fishing is all. Nah! Understandable. Yeah. Fishing bead. You know, it's meant for blowing ass, as they say. Okay, so this kill. Just barely now. Excuse me. Whew. Oh, Gardevoir. What am I doing in my life? We'll just take it out. I was not paying enough attention there. Excuse me. Zoned out for half a second. Forgot who I was fighting. I was expecting to fight Sylveon there, but I had just taken it out. Whoops! So used to Sylveon coming out later. That's how the route is typically done. Trying to avoid the Moonblast, but I think I failed again. Yeah. You want to protect. I know what you... Oh, no, maybe not. Now you want to protect. Good enough. Definitely didn't make that a little more complicated than I needed to. Cool. Okay, let's do one more, and then I think we'll take a break from this. You're not very fond of it. Mega Fairy! Initially, I wasn't sure what to make of it, but it grew on me. It grew on me quite a lot, honestly. But I'm also a big fan of the Clefairy line, just in general, so... It didn't take that much to convince me. But I completely get it. Yeah, they definitely didn't do anything too crazy with it. So this. Good, I didn't botch it and send in the wrong Pokemon. time this correctly, it should be Aurora's. Cool. Gonna fail the timing. Yeah, I'm pulling out Torpedo again for Gardevoir. It's gotta get something. Yeah, it's definitely much better, thankfully, with the Fairy typing, just because Fairy typing as a whole is just such a strong typing. Yeah, no, I mean, like, yeah, like Gen 1 and stuff, it is pretty bad, unfortunately. Just because of the typing. Yeah. I feel like too, looking at like Gen 3 where it's... Yeah, I guess its Attack and Attack aren't that far apart actually, but like... Its Stab is the worst offense stat. Usually down. Cough's killing me today, I guess. No. I actually haven't been coughing at all today, so I don't know where that's coming from. This is gonna take it out, is it? Okay, well, I messed up the Protect, so we're fine. Okay, I should probably stop battling the Sims now. I've done it enough, I've done it for like a half hour, so... Let's try not to accidentally redo the battle again. Thanks. I think I'm done. Okay. Let's quickly see. Well, first let's give you the item. How many? Well, this should be pretty early, actually, shouldn't it? There it is. How many guys do we have left at like 93? Okay. Yeah, that's gonna suck. Just quite a few. Do I just do a little more grind? I'm debating. I'm not gonna get this done anytime soon is the thing. Okay, maybe we just hold off. We gotta do it bit by bit. Although, maybe I'll do a tiny bit more actually now that I think about it. We'll switch the team up slightly here. I keep going back and forth on it. Because yeah, otherwise it's that or Good Natures or Shiny Hunting, and I think I'm doing fine enough here, so... let's see here. Who do we want to prioritize? We bring you to a lot, we bring you to a lot, you. Victor Bell's gonna be good, just type-wise. You'll match decently enough. And... You're kind of just good enough as an all-arounder. Let's see. I guess we'll just give you the lucky egg for the time being. Bada bing, bada boom. We'll just lead Victor Bell in. I'll see how much time I put into this. We'll figure it out as we go. Okay. Did do quite a lot. Who's it gonna send out here? Gardevoir? Oh, no, I don't remember. I was hoping to bait out the crunch sooner rather than later, but... I had a feeling it'd be a Roars. I have Drain Punch. I hit the wrong move, but it worked out. My throat apparently just shat itself. That was not the move to use there. That one was. Okay, so I know Crabominable is weak to 3 out of the 3 of its moves. I'm just kind of hoping Ice Hammer goes nuts. Now that I think about this, it's probably, like, not the play at all. But we'll run with it. Plus move Ice Hammer goes crazy. Okay. What can I say? It just works. Cool. I'm like, yeah, maybe we should be trying to use our Lucky Egg Pokemon the most. I don't know. I never know how to handle this. Okay. We'll pull out Starmie here. Yeah, I feel like we're definitely gonna end up with, like, a bunch of Pokemon at the end here. They're gonna be like level like 95. They're gonna be terrible in Nutricent, and we're just gonna have to grind them up the boring, slow way in like the Infinite Zero Royale. As if this isn't a boring, slow way, but still. Thankfully, no freeze. I think we live one attack, right? Yeah. Let's not use the wrong move here, ideally. There we go, you. Okay. Yeah, no, I'm still trying to figure out the best methodology here. It's a shame we don't have 6 Lucky Eggs, because that would make this a lot less painful. Now the Lucky Eggs help, but they only go so far. Yeah, I guess the question is just how long do I want to bother with this? Hard to say. Because yeah, it's definitely one of those things that now that it's on my brain, I'm like, I want to focus this until it's done, but that's just not feasible for my sanity. Just do this over and over again. I do that too fast. Nope, we're good. This thing wants to crunch me. This thing wants to protect. It even wants to message protect up. Very bold. There's always a 3 hit here, but we get the job done. I guess it doesn't really matter too much. Because yeah, I guess it feels like it takes a long time, a lot of battles to get these guys up enough levels. Even with her Pokemon being level like 90. So Yeah, I don't know. Don't know what my strategy here is. Like, should I be using Starmie more, maybe? But in this case, I just kind of put the lucky egg on one of the Pokemon I know I use like the most, which is Starmie. For Psychic and Hyperspace, and then Surf for... Hyperspace. Lazy dodge. This should be Mawile. It has Crunch. There's the Aurorus. Up next is the Gardevoir. Okay, I'm plus moving this. It's a 2-shot, right? Yeah. We're speeding it up just a tad. I guess I really should, yeah, try to tactically plus move to minimize the amount of hits I need to do, because frankly every few seconds does add up when you're doing the fight, you know, 20 times. I mean, every time I bring in a new team I have to like adjust where I should be using the moves and whatnot. Okay, I'm curious. Does Ice-Hammer even need to be a plus move? Yes. Good to know. Good to know. Okay. Not that I can't win without the plus move, but getting that one shot does make things a little easier. A little less room for problem. Sorry. Okay, we're trying some plus move shenanigans. Trying to get myself some very mild speed ups here. May as well. Usually it fails to protect against Fire Punch. Very lovely. Let's try to make Thunder Punch a plus move. Good enough for me. Unfortunately, Poison Jab just barely doesn't get the kill. Although that is a very, ever so slightly faster move combination than trying to click Power Whip at the end. So we take it. I gotta quickly probably renumber my spreadsheet for the living decks, so I can keep slightly better track of what Pokemon, or so I can like sort by which Pokemon need good natures, but also be able to sort back to where everything is located. Because yeah, a few of them got number front. Yeah, let me just do this real quick now. But yeah, picking the moves with faster animation times. Is it's kind of min-maxy, but you know, you gotta do what you gotta do. Now I've sort of set some stuff up here to make my life easier. That way I can actually just sort by what. Although I guess this doesn't help too much in the sense that anything that has like a red good nature is not going to appear at the top. Now that I think about it. Okay, maybe I just need to tweak that approach slightly. Maybe instead of doing the red checkboxes, I just like highlight the box red or something. That was, yeah, I mean that worked. Yeah, I guess that would, actually, even, I have the red checkbox. Is that what I, hang on. Huh. I'll give me a minute, I'll figure this out. But yeah, because that would also, theoretically at least, help. Although that I'm also thinking about it. Hang on. Okay, I'm gonna back up for one momentum. Memento. Okay, for now I'm gonna hold off on that actually. Yeah, at some point I should probably do that. Because I think that theoretically could help. And it would just, all it would do though, I guess, is just save a bit of scrolling, so it fucking beats me. So. I wonder if hitting that drain punch matters ever. I can't imagine it does, but like, is there a world where if I didn't hit that, Clefable would survive? Okay. Yeah, I mean, I guess I was saying one of my concerns, yeah, was that we're gonna suddenly end up with like the last like bit of Pokemon that need to get to level 100. Like none of them can fight Jacin. I guess worst case what I do is I bring like 2 Pokemon that match really well into her that are level 100 already, and then just get levels on all the other guys. That's probably still faster than the Infinite Zero Royale, I'd have to assume. Maybe not though, I don't know. Yeah. I mean, hey, we are making pretty good progress in all this, all things considered. It's just a bit time-consuming is all. But, you know, we're getting there slowly but surely. Oh shit, we one-shot that now, nice. Yeah, just like skin rolling. A lot of the Pokemon we still need to get good natures on are gonna be kind of annoying. Let's see. A lot of them just require like really good Pokeballs too, which is where things get awkward. So like at some point, the mints are just gonna be the more money efficient method if I have to use like repeat balls a bunch to look for a specific nature. Even if we get in the what, like there's like 25 natures I think. We get in the 1 in 25 versus, you know, like a repeat ball. 20 Pokeballs is the cost of a mint. Or 20,000 is the cost of a... Oh my god, dude. God. If mints are 20,000, repeat balls cost 1,000. So we have to get Pokemon caught within 20 repeat balls for me to get my money's worth. But on average, we're going to get the nature we want 1 in 25. Therefore, making it more efficient to just mint a lot of Pokemon that are going to be repeat ball based. If they're not repeat, if I can get them in like regular Pokeballs or even Great Balls, definitely worth doing that. But yeah, there's a decent bit. Because even Ultra Balls, it starts to get sketch. Because a lot of it's just going to be like, oh, did I get the RNG I wanted? That kind of would determine how things go. So, no clue. I meant to force move that. Whoops. This should still kill though, so it doesn't really matter. Yeah, I'm like, yeah, if I feel like I'm gonna have to rely primarily on repeat balls, I think just minting is gonna be the right call. Or just in really rare Pokemon too, like Alakazam. But even then, that probably requires like at least an Ultra Ball to catch, on top of it just being rare. So like, I don't know, I like the thrill of the hunt of it all. It's just at some point it's like, how much of that's worth it versus buying mints? And there's not a clean answer to that. Not that I like have to get all this mint stuff perfectly figured out, but you know. We'll have to see. And then obviously alphas start to get a little tricky. Some more than others. I mean, I can always go for low tier alphas using donuts. By buying Roselli berries. But fucking at some point it stops being worth it. So, I don't know. I can't plus move right now because I have to lock on the plus move. I can't like preemptively do it. Starmie's at 98. Maybe I just go until Starmie hits 100 and then we stop with this for the night. As tempting as it is for me to just keep doing this, because I want to be like, oh yeah, I want to get everyone to 100. At what point is it not? Like I gotta do it in smaller bits, I think. Which I'm always bad at doing. You know, like I start something and I want to like grind it out fully until we get it, but not the best approach typically. Yeah, okay, actually, I keep going back and forth on how I want to handle the one mint. I also probably should mint sooner rather than later the legendaries, because if I am sorting by things with bad natures, or that don't have good natures, I'm going to keep getting legendaries thrown in there as well, and that's just going to fill in some space that could otherwise... You know, I'm going to end up reading a bunch of things I don't need to read. Like, if the goal is of doing it that way is to make things as efficient as possible, getting rid of legendaries there would probably help. So. I mean, I don't know how I want to check off the few legendaries we have on our team. That's kind of another problem, but I might worry about that another time. Why do today what you can put off till tomorrow? Yeah, okay, everyone's rolled 97 or above except for Electros, who's gonna hit it with one or two more fans, so. Love to see it. Yeah, it's just like, I don't quite know how to handle Heatran, for example. It's like, I haven't checked off that I have it in the living dex because I don't technically have it in the living dex because it's in my team. But I'm like, but I also don't necessarily want to leave the bad nature mint unchecked because like being like, oh, I still need Heatran doesn't get me anywhere. Does that make sense? I know I phrased that like horrendously, but hopefully my point kind of almost came across. Okay. It was the one really nice thing about having my teammates kind of collectively get faints as opposed to one person taking out like 4 or 5 Pokemon is they do all level up pretty similarly. Which is just going to make getting the few that don't get to 100, you know, if like Starmie's the only one that gets to 100 because of the lucky egg, it's not going to be as awkward to get all the other guys to level 100 because they just need about the same XP. But in some other cases, yeah, we had Pokemon that were level like 75, 76, and while some are getting 100. So it's like, the range gets a little trickier to work with. And given, yeah, Pokemon we don't use that much are going to be the lowest levels, and we're probably not using the Pokemon for a reason as much in the fight, it could get very awkward in that regard. My wording today hasn't been great, but hopefully the point somehow got across. Ah, get punched with fire! Keep forgetting to switch out Electros when Sylveon comes up. Not that it matters that much, but gotta get that every little inch of efficiency. I think we'll do like one more fight after. Well, maybe let's just go until Starmie hits 100. It's almost at 99 now. If it takes 2 fights as opposed to 1, that's fine. And then we're gonna go do something else here. Right? Or should I? Part of me is still like, should I just do this the entire night? But the answer is should be no, but my brain's like, yeah, just do it. Just do it. You gotta get all these guys to 100. It's like, wait, hold on. And the question is, do I go for shiny or do I go for good natures? Both are a little on the repetitive side just in their own nature, so that's why I'm like, That's why it doesn't feel that much. That's why I think it feels partially like, oh, I should just keep doing this. If I'm gonna do anything a repetitive task, I might as well just do the one I'm already doing and keep working toward that specific goal. I don't know. I just attacked her up, rip. Oh, I did that way too early, didn't I? No, I didn't. We're nooch. Haha. I thought I botched it, but I didn't. I unbotched it. I like how we haven't even touched Dragulge this entire time. That slot probably would have been better off being something else, to be honest. I think Dragulge can probably take something out in this fight. I think very realistically it could. We'll do one more after this and then we'll stop. Whether or not Starmie gets to level 100, I think. It'll be close enough. But yeah, we still have like 12 Pokemon that need to get. They're still like 93 level-wise. I don't know, we'll figure it out. We'll make it all work. Ooh, cool. What are we on right now? 14, okay. Getting crazy with it. I said that with so much enthusiasm. Cabby. Nope. Let's protect that, please. Thank you. Makes all this ever so slightly more efficient. Kind of funny that Electros is still a lower level than Dragulge, even though it's been taking out 2 Pokemon per fight, and Dragulge hasn't seen the light of day. Yeah, these guys are all 98, so that's pretty damn good. Hey, Ferraro's gonna hit 99 as well. We'd love to see. Yeah, I think Starmie's gonna be just shy of 100, but that's okay. It'll be what it be with that one. Did it fly away that time? Okay, well, it went down, so okay. Okay. Victory! Cool, cool. Okay, I'll stop here. Okay. Whopping 14 battles in a row. I mean, hey, we're getting money from this as well, which is nice. Cause yeah, right now, what are we? Yeah, this whole thing's kind of gonna be a mess, isn't it? Yeah, let's pull some 93ers in the park. Actually, who am I most concerned about left in the 93ers? Just run around with these guys for a bit. I didn't take the Lucky Egg off Starmie. Hang on. Like, because we'll go try to catch a few Pokemon out in the overworld here. It's not going to get us, like, any XP realistically, but Hey, you know, may as well do something with them. I mean, every little bit counts. Okay. Not sure what exactly I want to go for just yet. I'm taking a quick BRB break, I think. And then, yeah, then I'll figure out what exactly we're doing here. I think we're gonna go for some good nature, guys, but we'll figure that out in a moment. BRB. One more quick second here. Oh, sorry, Bridget. Hang on, I'll be right back. I'm here, I'm back! Okay, let me take a quick peek at what good nature guys we need that are going to be even in the overworld. So I need a regular Vivian, I need an Alpha Kakuna, I need the Alpha Flabibi line, although there's not much of that. Alpha Spinarak. I'm just looking at like what's static. Technically Alpha Simipour. Alpha Swirlix. Regular Flareon. Alpha Lopunny. Banette. Vanillux. Alpha Excadrill. Alpha Crocodile. Harbink. Absol. Riolu. Riolu, right? Rye. A certain Furfrou Alpha. Daily Bird, regular. And a regular Pinsir, regular Hawlucha. Alpha Trevenant. Pumpkaboo Small and Jumbo. Regular Kangaskhan. Regular Metagross. Okay. There are things Now that I've said those out loud, I'm just gonna go wander and just sort of see if I can get anything, I guess. This is kind of a shitty way of doing this, admittedly. I'm not really hunting anything down specifically. But let's see if I can find the small ones. These are all normal. Okay, so that went terribly. Good start, good start. Yeah, it's just this whole thing is just gonna be kind of blind stuff. But hey, I figure we do a little overworld stuff just to get these guys a minuscule amount of EXP. Yeah, I mean, Kangaskhan's one of those where it's like, I probably am better off minting it. Because, yeah, it's kind of a repeat ball type of mon. One of the problems with a lot of this stuff. You, I can just use a regular Pokeball on. Thank goodness. And I could try Ultra Balls on Kangaskhan. Any EVs out and about? Usually there's like one in here. Right, surely. I don't know why it's in such an awful place. Cool. Okay, so that gave 100 XP. So this XP idea is not gonna work. Be like, oh yeah, I can just a little XP on something. No, that's like literally no XP. Okay. So I'm probably better off in hyperspace. If that's what the XP is gonna be. Not for catching these Pokemon, because yeah. The XP portion of this is non-existent. Cool. Man with essentially no strategy runs around kind of aimlessly and just sort of hopes something happens. Yeah, okay, not the best strategy. What do we have in middle? I think I need this. I think I need both of these, actually. These might give at least a little bit of XP. Don't need that. Oh my, that did a lot. Okay, we lunge it. Cool. What else am I going for? I guess I can go for the Excadrill. Once it turns night, we can go for Shuppet. Oh, wait, we can go for Vanillites in here as well. Okay. So yeah, this is one of the strategies of all time. Then I hit that throw. Really? Any more ice cream cones. One more. Not who I was trying to lock down in the game. The Alpha Fletchender of Doom charging at me at Mach 5. Anyway, okay. We'll just run over to the Excadrill. Yeah, so this methodology here is definitely one of the methodologies of all time for doing this. Maybe I should rethink my strategy a little bit. Oh boy. I'm doing myself dirty here. I don't know, man. Okay, so maybe not the move pool for this, but we're running with it anyway. I was that did like no damage to point. Yeah, I mean this method is definitely something. I mean, hey, it gives me the chance to find some random shinies, technically, I guess. But yeah, no, there really isn't much rhyme or reason to how I approach this. I think, yeah, I should probably go into hyperspace or shiny hunt or something, well, which would also be in hyperspace, but I guess going for good natures in hyperspace is probably going to be much more efficient in the grand scheme of things. And I'm sure we have a lot of donuts we could burn through. I really am just going to go for the low funny. Okay. Go for the poison. You know what? We did get a level up in there. So I guess we take it. Where's it? Alpha Cocoon is somewhere in here, isn't it? Or maybe it's a little further away. Actually, right over here, I think. I can shoot this and not the Weedle. Oh! I was trying to avoid Weedle! I'm sorry, Weedle! I probably want to go to the roof, because, yeah, we need the, Scatterbug. Or the Vivian of the Good Nature, so... I know those are sometimes on roofs, although I just don't know where exactly, to be honest. Not something I've ever paid all that much attention to. I don't think we're getting anything right here. Well, where else can I go? I guess we go back toward... Up it. Get up there! Up it. So I don't know what came over me there. Yeah, this is, not planned out in the slightest, as you can tell. Yeah, we're probably much better off in hyperspace. Shocker, I know. We do need Alpha Vanilla to the Good Nature. As long as it doesn't turn around, which it immediately did. Yeah, so these guys are obviously giving like no XP now. Which doesn't really get us anywhere. I could just go fight more trainers, LMAO. That would probably ultimately... I mean, that's probably the best way to deal with the few remaining guys, because I can just sort of keep them... Oh, I would have to go over here, wouldn't I? And just use the same Pokemon over and over. For the ones that I'm going to struggle with first Descent. I'm not sure I can even get to the Swirlix right now, actually. Okay, maybe I'll just ignore the Alpha Swirlix for the moment. I forget where else I can go up even, to be honest with you. Am I down here? I don't think so. Okay, whatever. Pretend I didn't bother with that, because I kind of didn't. Carbink, Alpha Meowstic male. I forget which one's which is day, which is night, male or female. I don't believe I need anything with that. Yeah, the Carbink are a little tougher to catch, so we'll see how this one goes. That was the wrong move. Where did the other one go? Feel mean doing it this way? Okay, it is the male at night. I hit the wrong move again. Dubbing. I feel so evil, but I must do this to capture me easier. I'm gonna fight the Meowstic. I picked that pretty well. Not if I can help it. Oh, light screened. Okay, well. I really can't help it now. Cool. I'm literally just running around right now and trying to get a few things I need good natures on and just seeing if I get lucky with no rhyme or reason. It's a very tactical play. There are definitely more efficient ways of doing this, but apparently I'm not going for any of them. Then I'm going for the goofy runaround method and see what happens technique. I also haven't even checked any of the natures we've gotten so far, so that tells you how this has been planned out. Very well, obviously. Okay. Don't keep running this way, because we'll go, I guess, for the scatter bugs. Which is going to give us a lot of XP. Which is what I was half attempting to do while doing it this way, which... Don't know why I thought that was going to be a valid way to do this. Anyway, serious mode engage. Actually, we might as well go for Delibird. Which is an annoying one to try to get, unfortunately. This thing's catch rate be low. Don't know why I even threw that second one. Crazy mode activated. I'm better off just doing this the fast and rough way, aren't I? Okay, that went utterly disastrously, mind you. A new day's dawning. I wasn't trying to throw that, I'll be honest. Yeah, the hyperspace is gonna be way better for all this, I feel like. Oh boy. Okay. Anyway, that was Pichu. We do not need Alpha to nature up. Go catch the 2 scatter bugs that spawn here. No clue what my goal is after. Oh, is it? No, it is. Okay. Now I don't know where I'm running now, to be honest. Do you get the 1 XP from those? I don't really have much of an end goal here. I'm just kind of doing shit. Okay, let's take a look at the boxes. We should probably just move over to something a little more productive. What do we have going on with Kingston? I think we already have a not optimal nature, yeah. No, no, no. Off to an absolutely not effective start. What do we have going on with the Alpha? I feel like we have a... Yeah, we have a technical good nature, but not what I'm looking for. I think we wanted something special attacky with Carbink. What do I want for Delibird? I think I wrote it down. Adamant or Jolly, okay. Oh. I could go with that, honestly. What am I looking for? I don't know what I'm looking for with Vivian, but I'm guessing I want... Okay, Timid is what I wrote down. Is Delibird actually that fast? Hang on. 75. To be fair, it's the highest stat. Sure, fuck it, I'll just take the Delibird, because it's also annoying to catch. I'll count it as a good nature and be done with it. That is what I asked for, and I did get Jolly, so we're just running with it. Okay. See, this was very productive. Anyway, what's on the map? What can we actually go for? What do we actively benefit from going for? Well, I do technically need Flareon with a good nature. Do I need a little Marowak with a good nature? I do, actually. Okay, so that's probably worth checking out. I need Shuppet, so that one might be worth going for. I think I need a Runerigus with a good nature. No, just Galarian Yamask, sorry. But, same thing, give or take. Some of these, like, I could technically go for Alpha Good Natures on some of these guys. Like, it wouldn't hurt, per se. I think it honestly, in that case, it comes down to, like, how easy to catch the Pokemon are. Because harder to catch Pokemon are going to be way less worth, like, attempting to get good natures on. I don't think I picked up on them, like, something just... Somebody might have just dropped something really heavy outside, but it sounded like a gunshot. Or a firework or something, but damn, that was kind of loud. Very startling, too scary for me. Your bee crying. You heard? Oh, you heard that too? Okay. You know what? I don't know what that was. Oh, that's pretty cool. I was just talking about how I needed it, so that was very loud. Try to dodge the Pokeball thing. literally just looking for a neutral Kakuna. Which, frankly, is the best nature we could go for, because there's multiple natures that do that. So, we'll see. We might as well go see what alphas are in middle. I think that's been enough time for them to respawn. Go for the XP of feigning them, I guess. Malamar and Jolteon. Don't need Jolteon Alpha with the good nature. Do need Malamar from my recollection. That was a crit. Okay. Not the most promising. That was another crit? Okay, we're going crazy with the crits. Okay. Hi, welcome to Aggron Impressions with me, Recklick100. Okay, so this is a fire area. We're looking for Alola, Marowak, and Flareon. I would assume that's it. Or Eevee also works. Oh crap. We're going for fire types, fire types, fire types. What are we bringing for them? And that is when I gave up singing. Ow. Torpedo, Feraligatr, Glabora. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, that's pretty good. Fuck it. And we'll go for some random 5-star, I think. I'm down for catching Power Fire. Yeah, so we're looking for good natured Alolan. I mean, any alphas I'll probably just go for. Actually, I know I don't need the Fletchling line. We'll see. We'll see. Okay. Ah! Thinking my knee on everything. Catch window, destroy Pokeballs.
Yeah.
You know, on second thought, I'm just gonna fight them. If they're all gonna break out anyway. Okay. Okay, that's good. A lot of Flareons, which I doubt I'm gonna be able to catch. Oh no, same catch rate because of probably because of the fire catch power. And most of them broke out, which is very unlucky. Bro, this Eevee saw what happened to its friends and booked it. Yeah. No sign of Cubones. Bird. Alpha Cubone. That would actually come in handy, so I may as well go for it in a sec. Don't need any regular ones. Don't know what just happened there, but sure. Why is there an Eevee with the Cubone. Don't believe that's supposed to be there. I mean, if it wants to be friends, I can't judge it, but like, you know. Just seemed a little odd. Oh, you guys are already back. Oh, even counter power one, that's why. Let me do a check before I keep trying to catch these guys, because... I'll take a look at that one. Ooh, I'll take a look at that one too. And that one. You don't think we need to worry about the EVs anymore. Ooh, we got an adamant one of these too. Okay, hang on, let's take some looksies. What is our current Flareon nature for the alpha? Okay, it's adamant. I think it's more Spadef leaning. I think it's like 95 Spadef or some shit. I don't know what I'm talking about. 110 Spadef, 60 to... Okay, it has to be Spadef. I think. Otherwise we're not getting enough value. Perfect. Okay. This is why I was checking too, so I don't have to keep using Pokeballs. Can I just evolve it in hyperspace, or am I not allowed to for some reason? That's... oh my. Cool. Okay, that'll be Flareon. Bada bing, bada boom. Plus Spadef minus Pata. I literally wrote down what I was looking for there. Okay, I want to see what's going on with the Marowak and the Cubones. To be honest, I think Adamant's probably the best nature anyway for these guys. Adamant. Let me do a quick Marowak nature check. It could actually go plus like defense or plus Spadef. Minus attack. If I want to have a different nature, at least Marowak. I guess I just make it the Cubone then. Which almost feels a little strange, but I think the reasoning of trying to get a better natured Marowak Alpha, or not a better, a different natured Marowak Alpha is decent. I'm gonna leave a note here and just say plus def or plus Spadef. I think either would work. Plus Spadef would probably be slightly preferable, but not like super valuable, important. And then these three. Because that's all we needed for non-alpha EVs, right? Yes. Perfect. Awesome. Lovely. Okay, yeah, so we're pretty much just looking then at whatever comes up with, Cubones. Or Alolan Marowak is really what we're looking for here. Or any alpha EV we happen to find, but I don't know what the likelihood of that is. Sure, not bad, but... Cool. Let's head on up. Now, getting a good nature Alolan Marowak would definitely just be nice for ease, if nothing else. Yeah, the Alolan Marowak spawns are not super common. Unfortunately for me. And I don't think we have like a great teleporter spot for him or anything. I think we need to quickly grab something to destroy brambles. There's probably another type other than fire that breaks them. I just don't know it off the top of my head. Oh, that Pokeball is very convenient. I don't know if running in a giant square here is not great. There's an Alolan Marowak. Okay. But I'm guessing that's their technique here, to be honest. Yeah, they didn't end up in like that good of spots for us. So, and also, yeah, the teleporters are just not great. Okay. Better use regular Pokeball there, but that's fine. I think they're off the Eevee or some shit. Am I crazy? I don't know what I heard. Okay, whatever. Thought I was hearing an alpha. Yeah, Alolan Marowaks are not polite. In terms of spawning. But we got the Eevee, which we took. Alolan Marowak, I kind of am generally just assuming I'm gonna have to... There's an Alpha Eevee down there. I just heard it again. It's one of the ones I just kind of assumed I'd probably have to mint. Where is this? Wish. There's your Cubone there. Oh, brother. Yeah, we'll take a look at the Eevee in a few. See what we got going on. I mean, hey, we got also an Alpha Cubone with a good nature. Like, this could have been a lot less productive, all things considered. And who knows, maybe we'll get super lucky on that Alolan Marowak. Have these guys even despawned, or are we just getting the same luck every time? Sometimes I swear that, like, the Alolan Marowaks, like Alolan Raichus do, like, they only spawn in some areas to begin with. Which, I don't know if it's true or not, but that's what it seems like. Like, they only spawn in certain spots. Huh. Maybe not. Nah, maybe they're just really uncommon then. It's kind of annoying. Can you get one more, please? Just for good measure. 2 more! Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I chose the longer move and I'm so mad. I fucked that so badly. Oh well, whatever. I am mad though. Okay, well. It be what it be. Like we go, there was a Shuppet thing we can go do next. So may as well do that in a moment. Pretty sure that's the opposite of what we want in Alolan Marowak. Correct. I think it has the exact same stats, actually. Regular Marowak. Oh! Yeah! Let's go! Okay, never mind. We got what we needed. Oh, cool. Yeah, well, I'm gonna... Hang on. You know what? I'm sorry I ever doubted you, Marowak. I'm gonna go boom. I'm gonna just copy the note from the regular Marowak into the Alolan Marowak. Note where we're looking for a defensive nature. Yeah, okay. You know what? Pretty nice. Cool, okay. I think we're gonna... Actually, wait. Do we want to go to that one, or do we just want to go all the way over to here? There's Shuppet over there. We don't need Alpha Litwick, but we do probably need Alpha Yamask. This will just be a little... We'll actually probably have more time, and there'll be more spawns, so... We need Alpha... Cofagrigus with a good nature, so... We'll take it. Let's see if I can kind of... cram another Pokemon we need a good nature in on the way. I mean, we'll go for the Alpha Spinarak that's nearby. That shouldn't be too bad. There's multiple natures I'd be willing to accept for it, so... See, I'm more flexible with the natures on the pre-evolved Pokemon, just because I don't... Not like, oh, I'll ever really have a need to have them with a good nature. Or like a super optimal nature. Oh yeah, Spupa's in here! I forgot about Spupa being in here. I heard its noise. But... Never mind, I think that was Ekans I heard. The Spupa can't spawn in here, although it might be like night only. No, it spawns right there. Oh. How'd I get poisoned? Seriously? Okay, well. Fine, this Pupa didn't like me, I guess. Okay, yeah, you just find multiple Alpha Spinaraks in here. We're about to get a whole load of other Spinaraks. Wow, I somehow did not say anything incorrectly there. Guess I'm beating up Spupa. I do not believe we need Alpha Ghastly, but I guess I can catch it worst case we... It's just a regular Pokeball to get it. Did I need that at all? I wrote Gasty. Oh, we actually do need an Alpha Ghastly with a good nature, funny enough. Oh, I'm glad I checked. I'll take that as a good nature, honestly. We're looking for Timid Spupa. That is the inverse of what we want there. Okay. Hey, I really can't complain. We got a good nature. Fortunately, I think it's the exact same... Oh, no, it's a defensive one. Cool. I don't think Spinarak is good any stats, so I don't think it what we got. It was like, yeah, either of those or Adamant, I think I would have taken, been fine with. I mean, I can always mint it, like, way down the line if I really want to try to optimize shit, but I don't think I care enough. Okay. So we are going for ghost types. Don't think we need to do anything too crazy here. Psychic user, 2 psychic users at that. We gotta use some Umungo and Teensies. Okay, so the goal here, we'll just check every little bit, is an Adamant Shuppet. That's all we are looking for. Or Alpha Yamask. So what we're gonna find is another shiny Litwick, probably. Which, frankly, would just be kind of funny. Oh, you immediately found an Alpha. Boy, I can't complain. I got Mr. Presidented shit. Okay, off to one of the starts of all time. Okay, let's just see what we got here. No. Oh yeah, mess these days. Okay, there's some shops. Excuse me. Yeah, we'll probably just catch them batch by batch. I guess I don't have to release them all at once. Let's see. I may as well release them if they're not the nature we want. Yeah, it turns out its stats are so bad and everything that the only nature that would ever have a chance at benefiting it is adamant for Banette. So, you know, it is a pretty disastrous move pool, or not, or stat spread. Get the gold Pokeball to spawn. Oh yeah, masked out. I technically could teleport back and forth with a Shuppet, or not, try to get the Yamask good nature, but I don't know if that's really worth it. Lift here. Unfortunately not. Alright. So we're going around this way. See if we can find anything. Yeah, this specific map layout is probably like one of, if not the best for shiny hunting. Because of the way the teleporters are positioned. There might be something I can't quite see. Yeah. Thought so. Hopefully that gets what I meant to do second. God tier movement? No. Another batch of these guys. Hey, at least they're big, so we can see them very easily. Because, you know, Shuppet have been notoriously hard to see with my eyes. Hello, El Chapo. Burn! Well, that's actually annoying. Burns the, like... Yamask making noises. Okay, let me do another check. This is just how this is gonna go. Like, how many Shuppets do I... Or how many regular Pokeballs do I need to use before a mint would have been a more efficient use of my money? Aha! I thought that's where... I heard it, I just didn't know where exactly it was. But that would make sense if it was there. I'm going back! Oh my god, it bench teched me. I got bench teched by a Shuppet. Struggle out here. We get it here, because otherwise I have to wait for them to respawn. now we get to play the waiting game. Yippee! Or I could just leave, I guess. Yeah, like I can't even like, I don't know, shiny hunt or alpha hunt in the meantime because I won't know when they respawn. Is a kind of a problem. Oh, I gotta spend Mega Shards, don't I? I could just do it up here. I could just run back and forth. Not really efficient, but... Or at least not the most efficient, but at least then I'm doing something while waiting for Shuppets. Catch. Rest in peace, I guess I didn't need to attack that one. That one was kind of friendly. Oops! Finally, we hit 2 with 1 move. Oh, that's a weird teleport spot. I was like, can I do that to do anything? But no. Oh wait, I should check those. I went immediately back to running back and forth without even checking them. I guess I'm just assuming I won't get it, but I got it. Cool. There is Benetti. Yeah, we're going for regular Bennett. Can I use candies? I feel like I can't use candies in here. So there's some weird, yeah, shtick. Alright, let's go. Let's dip out of here. Cool. I mean, we take this. You know, this is kind of what the good nature shtick is gonna unfortunately be, but a lot of this. Hey, you gotta do what you gotta do. And as I said, eventually I have to start minting shit, but I'm like, there's some of these Pokemon that aren't super hard to get my hands on, so I'm like, I may as well try to get my hands on them. Not even in like a save the money way, but in a thrill of the hunt sort of way. Which is very dramatic. It's a very dramatic way of saying get Shuppet with funny nature. Let's use mediums because we got a ton of them apparently. Like 37 or something. My educated guess. Well, yeah, I guess I'm just goated at remembering useless information. Oh boy. Yeah, we take them. It be what it be. I just have very specific memory. That's another good nature found. Should add a thing on the spreadsheet. That's like, how many more good natures do I need? Or some shit. Okay, excuse me. Like, how many natures do I still need that are... I tried. I do need Vanillite, but that's probably a little too far out of the way. Let's just go, let's go over this way. I could catch Vivian here. I guess that's where I'm ending that sentence. They just have a way lower catch rate than I'd like. But, like, it would technically work. I need to buy, like, a shitload of Ultra Balls. Oh, I don't need an alpha. Boring! Okay. No. I'm looking for specifically timid. Golly. I got excited for half a sec and then I realized. Let's go this way. Oh boy. This whole thing has been... Today's been a day. I have done stuff during the day, I will say. And there's no shiny Bagon or something crazy. Okay, yeah, Conguard, good one. Good pick. I agree with that decision. Let's grab the Kakuna. I don't want to hurt the Weedle on accident. No! Why? Why does the game force me to be evil? No, I don't need it. So, now that it had a good nature. Hi, Chubby. Okay, well, let's head toward middle. Oh boy. Yeah, pretty soon, as I said, I gotta do some shiny ending. And yeah, I probably should just start minting some of these guys that I've left. You know, like alpha starters and stuff. Things that are annoying to catch, specifically. Those are the most problematic ones. And I think generally alphas are better to go for first. I definitely instance I can use alpha donuts. I just don't know if it's worth the energy. We already have a gazillion random ass, like Humongo and Teensy level 2 donuts from these shenanigans. Okay. I'm not sure if actually I do need a Vaporeon, I'm putting it on my screen right now. Okay, so this wasn't really the pick. Go Sludge Bomb. Try to get the poison. The Aqua Ring is otherwise going to be very annoying. I like how Roserade's kind of just here for funsies. Now we can go for the Spadef drops. Or not. How is Roserade already almost dead? Like, I wasn't even fighting it. How did it almost die? Oh boy. Like, huh? What did we get? Nope. Okay, I want to go make my way over to the Mega Shard dealer in the alley for the feathers. Just because I'm pretty full on those, if I'm not mistaken. Oh. Sorry, I got really excited for that one. Are all the fish trying to attack me now because Gumi yelled? What did I just think? Did I hit somebody? I thought I heard it hit someone else. I didn't see anyone else go down though, so I don't know, maybe I'm crazy. And no good nature. That's okay. For the shot. Let's go buy some more Pokemon. More Ultra Balls specifically. Ah! Made it into existence. I almost missed it. Cool, cool. I like to heal. A lot of luxury balls on the team right now, damn. Shopping. Buy. Ultra Balls. Oh, they're only 600, they're not, okay. For some reason I was thinking they were 800. I figure I might as well just buy a shitload of them, to be honest with you. Okay, that makes them a little bit better than Repeat Balls, because yeah, it's like 2.5 Ultra Balls is the same price as a Repeat Ball, so I can catch things in Ultra Balls pretty consistently. And that's not bad. I mean, things like Skarmory and Beldum and shit, it's still like a 2-up arrow to catch in an Ultra Ball, so those guys just ain't worth the effort, but you know. Okay. Little bugs. I'm looking for a timid one. A little timid guy. Oh, he's actually timid. I almost got rid of that. I was just like, nah, it's not gonna be it. But it very much was it. Oh, cool! Need to get this thing to level 10. It's so low of XP numbers. It's like kind of comical. Okay. Vivian. Also leaving a note for Kakuna that I want one as neutral nature. Almost a good attempt. But it was nowhere near a good attempt. That's right, you're like higher than... For some reason you don't follow the pattern. You're like 12 or some bullshit, aren't you? I got fucking debated there. Should've just used a single medium candy instead, damn. So we'll go do the Mega Shard thing. Maybe we'll see about doing like one more hyperspace thing before we call it then. Figure that'll work good enough. Got Goost. Yeah. Honestly, bit by bit, you know, that's kind of how this is gonna work out. Until we do just mints, and then it's gonna be large bit by large bit. We'll run with that. Here we. Assuming it's. Oh, it's a good thing. If it was a chest bin, I would have gone for it, because I probably still need some good nature ones of those, I figure. But no. Okay, give me my feathers, dang it. that I have absolutely no need for. I guess we go for the better feathers typically. $80 of those. I don't need to literally burn through all of them. Was there anything nearby that was good? I think the only thing was this, which is probably way more vanilla, or vanilla-ish, so. I think we just go bench, sleep, night-night. You know? Okay, see if we can find anything real quick. And then, yeah, I mean, we'll see what we want to do tomorrow in terms of stuff. I may consider, more just in fights. To be honest, I might do shiny, I think I might do nature. They're all kind of, like, around the same level of productivity at this point. So. But if the shiny hunting might technically be a little bit more productive. Just to get to where I need to get to, but... Anyway, let's go later in Yamask. We do need one of those. I need an Iggly buff, so I would assume that that would be a bad spot for it. I don't think I need anything in like the Trico line, right? At least non-alphas, no. Cause yeah, a lot of what I need too is alphas at this point. In terms of good natures, which does make things slightly tricky. Yeah, no, I gotta retweak my sheet setup here just a tiny bit, just so I can better sort by what I still need. I think that just make it slightly easier to plan stuff. And to get a better idea of what exactly I'm actively looking for. And I think that would, yeah, first step for that too would also be minting legendaries, so we should probably do that sooner rather than later. Down. I'm guessing they haven't respawned. It does not look like it. Okay. I mean, it is worth checking here, because there are a few alphas that middle is a good way to try to get them. Not always the most consistent method, because there's just so much randomness to it all, but there's just a handful of things, so... You know what? We need Alpha Semaphore with a good nature, I believe. Is this... Or, no, I think I'm in the... No, I'm entirely in the wrong spot, never mind. I was thinking of, No, it's a little further down, I think. There's a spot where you can find an alpha hand. I think it's just random which one you get, but that's too out of the way. Okay. So in terms of this, yeah, the only thing are gonna need is the Shuppet line stuff. You know what? Now let's go Teensy Energy today. I feel Teensy Energy. Yeah, we got less time here than we did for the Shuppets, but we'll see what we can find. Oh, crap. Hopefully this won't be too bad. I don't know exactly what I want on this now that I think about it. Ah, okay, well I immediately got attacked. So, I was gonna check. So we'll save that for a bit. Let's see. Okay. Where are they? Looks like they're gonna be physical attackers. So yeah, we pretty much just want adamant or one of the plus defenses, I think. Looks fine. Looks like that'll cover everything good enough. stuff from here now. Two covered. Getting a lot of Litwick. Excuse me, not on my needs list. Jesus, that was a bird. They're getting pelted out here. Do other things other than Litwick exist? Like, damn. Like, I like Litwick, it's very cute, but... Ah. Not what I'm looking for. Okay, I'm just attacking, fuck it. That's ground type. I probably should just pull out, like, Surf now. That's what I'm hearing. Okay, just like slightly further, no? Guess to each their own. Oh, well, I really should have just immediately be checking if I get the nature I'm looking for. No, it has to be a minus of attack. Yep, I'll take it. I'll go get all the Pokeballs and stuff. I could go for the Gold Pokeball, I don't know if I need it that much. I would care about the Alpha Litwick if I needed Alpha Litwick, but we have the full line with good natures as well. We got Shuffit over here trying to beat me up. I thought it said it did. Oh, it did affect it. It's just that, like, the second one didn't affect it, but the first one did, I think. Okay, this really is just the Litwick show out here. Frankly, thank goodness I got a good nature as quick as I did. I can go for one more batch here, just out of funsies. Okay, bro pranked me. You're like, bro, take the good nature you got and leave us alone. You wanna jump off the cliff too? No, you're just gonna run away fast enough. Okay. Well, I can't win any of them. They literally all just jumped down. They're like, nah, I don't want to be here. Which, like, fair enough, but, like, damn, it kind of hurt my feelings a little. What is that? I think I'm hearing Litwicks. Okay, whatever. We got what we needed. I don't need to keep using Pokeballs. Over here, I'm just gonna set this up immediately. That is not at all the right box, but I like your gusto. Okay, Galarian Yamask, good nature, boom. Hit all the wrong buttons. I just gotta go back to where we were. Release you. Cool. Hey, that's another thing down. I don't actually think there was like anything else that I really needed from the batch of things we got. So, yeah, I mean, a lot of the things that we need, there's really not that many things we need as regular natures that are, like, at least easy to obtain. So a lot of them are, like, Hisuian Avalugg, and even just, like, Halucha, which is just not super common. Stuff like that. We do need Pinsir, actually. I guess I go over here. We'll do this one, and then I should probably call it for the night. Yeah, a lot of, like, Pinsir, too, is a fairly low catch rate. So. Oh, I do need Vanilla. I may as well just go for these guys real quick. These guys are being nice to me in terms of getting caught. Cool. Or am I trying to go now? Probably should know that, huh? I think I'm gonna do a real quick run around and try to go for the Swirlix, actually, before I forget. I do need Alpha Swirlix with a good nature. Because yeah, like the static overworld alphas, I definitely am more inclined to try to get a good nature on without a mint. Although, some of them are just like so out of the way, unfortunately, that it's like not even really worth the effort. I don't know. I gotta do like a full-blown count of how many mints I need and how much money that I should expect that to cost me. Oh, he's good. Oh, it's on me. My greed knew no bounds. Anyway. Okay, what have we got in here? Anything of interest? No, no, no. Okay, well. You lose some, you lose more. As they say. Who's they? You know. I thought that hunter might have been shiny. It was just a gut instinct. I was wrong though. Okay, so we are going up against Ground and Bug. Okay. Ground and Bug. Where's Barbarical when you need it? Okay. Ground. Bug. Bug. Good enough. Yeah, let's just see what we got in terms of 5 stars. Honestly, a catching power here would not be. I think we have a catching power bug, actually, now that I think about it, at the very bottom. Boom. Okay, let's go for it. That should make this a lot less painful. I just need Alpha Excadrill. I don't know what else is here, so we'll do some control effing as needed. I wouldn't be surprised if I did a decent bit of like random alphas. Okay. Sure. Probably worth trying to get these things done. Sword things. I thought that's just enough to catch. Well, I got greedy. There's 2 here? Yeah, there are. Yeah. There's no world I get these guys undetected, but... Oh crap. Rock slided. I rock slid into my DM. It's 11 o'clock. It's gonna be a Monday tomorrow. You gotta give me a break, man. Corn Scissor, okay. Don't have a need for them. And at least non-alpha form. Feels like I should go for him, given I got the death power, but simply put, don't have a need for it. Did see the one above me, don't worry. Did fumble the bridge, little tiny step. 11 o'clock. Dude, is there not a thing? Oh my god, Not even the first time I've done that. Maybe sniping. The Heracross, I believe I only need... Oh, I'm checking a sec. I believe I only need Alpha Heracross with a good nature, right? Correct, okay. Cool. Ah, I turned. Fuck. It's fine, I caught it. Can we get a reset on the aggro? I don't know what to do. Maybe it'll get it? Okay, I was hoping in... I had false hope. I was hoping in false hope. Okay, the first one I should have just checked immediately. I'm pretty sure I just want Adamant, to be honest with you. I can check their IVs real quick for funsies. Let's just take the Adamant one. I guess that means that I just want the other one as Jolly. So, I'm not gonna hold on to both until I get a lucky out, because there's no static alphas at least. I'm probably just gonna mint that one if I'm being real. Okay, boom. Didn't somehow horribly fuck this up. Adamant, perfect. Okay. Was it? I want to double check Scyther and shit, just to be safe, given I have the good catch rate thing for him right now. No, just alphas. Okay. Yeah, unfortunately there's not like anything crazy I can pull out to make more use of this donut. Because I'm like, yeah, I want to make the most out of the catch 3 or the bug ones, but like there's just nothing else here I don't think that I need. At least, I mean, if I get an alpha, that'd be great, but there's not like a great way to hunt down the alphas that I'm looking for. And even then, we'd have to hope they get a good nature or whatever. Like, it wouldn't be crazy valuable or reliable or whatever, so. Right about the camera up the Noomies. Camera up's the only one that gets mad. Noomies chill. Rock, only Alpha Good Naturos, or Crocodile. I don't think I can use these teleporters either, really, for anything, unfortunately. I can find a shiny Scyther, though. Oh. It's our friend ball, I think. I think that just looks really good on it. Let's go! Shiny Scyther! Yeah, we gotta get that last minute shiny to end the day out with. Let's go! Fog. Well, now we got shiny Scizor and shiny Scyther. I definitely don't have a shortage of shiny Scizors in my games. Because, yeah, I got him in... I have the shiny Kleavor, I don't know if I have another shiny Scyther in Legends Arceus. But then there was the shiny event for... Ooh, good for you. It was the shiny event for Scyther and Scarlet and Violet, so I got them all again. Good shit, Rally Catch. Ooh. Okay, we'll take it. And then we got the shiny Scizor in this game too, so we got the Scizor before the Scyther, which is kind of funny how that works out sometimes. At this point, I'm just gonna run in a circle until this ends. See if I get any alphas, because there are a decent bit of alphas here that we would need a good nature of. I don't know if it's the most efficient routing. Probably good enough. I want to min-max, but I don't need to min-max that hard. I guess I should just climb up the ladder, because there's the Heracross and Pinsir up there. And I both of them with good alpha natures. Would it be so funny if I found an alpha Pinsir and then proceed to get adamant on it after getting rid of the Jolly one? Wouldn't that be lovely? Would not put it past the game to do that to me. Yeah, so we'll just see if we happen to get anything. I'm guessing we won't get really anything else here, but... No, if you don't look. I don't even know how effectively I'm despawning some of these guys. I would assume good enough. Or at least I'd hope. And yeah, I mean, we don't have too much more time because we have to actually be able to catch the alpha. Or feign it and catch him, most likely. Unless I get a crazy good lucky sneak up on him, but... Even then, yeah, I don't know. I mean, at the very least, I know I'm despawning the Drillbur and stuff, because I've seen him, like, fade in. So we tag it. I guess this is just sort of accidentally turned into a shiny hunt. I mean, hey, it did help, to be honest, having that catch power. It just made it easier to guarantee I got the Scyther with the friend ball and didn't have to keep resetting, so we'll take that. Maybe Pinsir would be pretty cool to go for eventually as well. I don't believe I have that in any game. Not even like Pokemon Go. Down. I don't think there's any down there. Any alphas, that is. Or shinies, I didn't see any. Hopefully things have actually been despawning and I haven't just been running in a circle for no reason. I'm pretty sure we've been despawning stuff just based off Evo lines changing. No, at this point if we find an alpha, I don't have the time to get it. At this point if we find a shiny, I don't have the time to get it. Cool. Alright, let's just do we'll do a quick interaction with Scyther, we'll take a look at that Kleavor alpha, and then we'll pretty much get ready to call it for the night. Honestly, hey, I'll take a shiny at the end of the stream. Didn't get any yesterday because we did so much time battling, and we weren't getting much today as of now. So, we take them. Okay. The Scyther I accidentally caught, and Kleavor with not a good enough nature for me to catch. I don't say how to say there. Friend ball looks nice on it. Oh, okay, we're not doing the standing bit. I guess we're just trying to locate you. Where are you? There you are. Aww. It does get pretty happy. It's kind of cute. I'll be honest. Got a fun attack animation, or like aggressive animation. It'd just be sleeping, standing up. I've probably done that too. At some point. That's kind of a cool run. Cause yeah, it really, you can like feel the weight of the sights on it. I feel like with this animation, sort of like it has a, I don't know, the way it leans forward. It's an interesting run. I like it. I take it. We very much take it. It's a shame we don't have in this game yet, so I am not complaining, but I am complaining about how I did that. Okay. And the vanilla, I don't think they would have respawned by now. But I've been wrong before. Do not need Alpha Roselia. There's no reason to go for that. Oh, come on, dude. They're 4 arrows. I know they're looking at me, but still. Actually, that I ran away so fast they de-aggroed like instantly. Cool. Last second chance to just get a good-natured guy, because we need a Vanillux regular good nature. Who's a Vanillux alpha good nature, if I'm not mistaken? And then yeah, well, we'll decide tomorrow what we want to do. I'll see. It's gonna be probably a mix of battling Jacinth for money/EXP. Going for good natured Pokemon and shiny hunting. I don't know what exactly. It's just kind of going to be what I feel in the moment, to be honest. Feel what the vibe is. But yeah, that's general plan. I mean, it's kind of more the same, to be honest. But you know, I mean, I'm still enjoying myself with this, so I can't complain. But yeah, that's gonna wrap things up here. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I'm sure I'm gonna get them as always. Hope to see you guys then. Thanks for watching and goodbye.